I was humbled. I met her when she was but 17. By her innocence and beauty I stood in awe, and I was humbled. Not a year since we did meet, she wore white in front of me. She stood and quoted vows of love. Again she took my breast, and I was humbled. Then she bore a child for me. Then again the new was 3. Do not know when I began to drink so much and stay out long. Yet there she stood, still in love. I drowned her beauty with cheap wine, deaf to her midnight cries, and she was humble. How many times I lied, drunk from rage or hatred, yet there she was by my side, and still I could not hear her cry. I pushed her love aside, slowly bringing her to die. Did not matter much to me the love I felt I lied. Then they came and took away the child that she bore. I stood there helpless to see them go. First time I heard her heart break, she fainted in sadness by the door. Perhaps I felt sad that day. I cannot recall, you see. I drank of wine and bourbon straight to silence her sobbing sounds. Then for 1 whole year I stayed dry. Not one beer did cross my mouth. I promised her to fight for them. And she stood by me again, and I was humbled. So many nights I heard her weep when I lay there next to her. I held her close and knew the breaking of her heart was caused by the things I do. She never slept in peace. In her dreams her children screamed, but she did not say a word. By this again I was humbled. They all come back to her, and 2 at a time after a year I saw her smile, fall to her knees, thanking some God which she did believe, and I was humbled. Soon the spirits called my name, but those from a lesser God. So I drank again and drank some more, cursed her children, pushed them to the floor. Yet there she stood in tears and pulling sorrows. I drowned my conscience with cheap beers. The many years that passed, the many times she cried, does not matter much to me. My love for her I so denied, and yet she stood there so humble. Then age had come and take her strength. From her pain I did stand far, and never did I see what pain did to her. Oh, how her heart did scar. So I drank some more, as she lay humbled on the floor. Where was this God she prayed to? I did not care even think, as I drank her life away. 50 years came and went. I drank, stopped, and drank again. Now there she lay on a plugged-in bed, with all her children by her side. I could not say goodbye, for I wept, for once again I was humbled. Her son I saw knelt by her side. With fallen tears she said goodbye. Outside the rains did fall from 1,000 angels that did cry. I felt a tear for me this time. The sorrow seared my heart. I now knew this woman that I found so beautiful, at 17, had loved me till the last moment when she died. I wept as a child, and once again I felt so humble. Now the truth, you see. The words above, they came from me. It's what I wish my father felt. The many times my mother cried, I wanted him to feel the sorrow, to know why she really died. I sat by her